Welcome back, guys, to the SBENU Star League here, Season 3. We are right now in the first match of the Challenger sessions here. It is MyuNgSiK versus Journey. MyuNgSiK right now up 2-1. Getting hot.
It's getting hot in here, Valdez, and I like the song. I like the music so far that we have for this season already, man.
Slowly ramping up. You know, EsportsTV Games, a new company, trying to make things better and better every season.
They're getting better, man, and so is Journey. He finally won a game. They went to the late game. It was one of the scrappiest games we've ever had in the existence of the world. I had to take a shower in the break because it was so intense. And it's going to be on Echo this time, or Eco, as I like to say, because I like to say it.
Yeah, Eco. Journey, you know, I have to say, even though he won that last game, it was kind of interesting, but let's see what he's going to be able to do here on Echo. It's going to be an interesting two-player map. Let's do that right now. Here in the top left, in the blue, our Protoss player from SBENU, it is MyuNgSiK.
I reckon we stole the GSL sound guy.
Quite possibly, you know. That song, I think that song sounds a bit familiar.
It does sound a little familiar. Down here in the bottom right, we do have Journey looking to win a second game and hopefully a third to make it out of Challenger. I think this guy has what it takes, but my gosh, he's got to play a little bit better. He's got to just learn how to close games out, because that last game went on for just a little too long, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's definitely part of it, is lack of ability to close the games out that go a bit too long against Protoss.
You know what we should have? Next time, before the game start, have a viewpoints and it has like MyuNgSiK's gum. So apparently that is so interesting.
That's like the third or fourth time we've seen it. We even saw Legend give him a new pack of gum because he ran out.
Yeah.
That must be his nervous thing. I wonder how strong his jaw is.
Must be pretty.
Probably crush diamonds with that.
Yeah, he probably does, man. He probably cuts diamonds in his days off just for a little bit of extra money.
Yeah.
That jaw.
Because why not? I mean, you got the ability.
Yeah. Be a great MMA fighter as well.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely take a hit.
That's for sure. We're going to see another early MyuNgSiK scout, as well as a very similar gas timing. Probably just ability he enjoys doing.
Yeah, I mean, it's safe against a lesser player to scout them early. You know, just play a normal game from there, or play an aggressive game depending on their kind of build. And I finally like this build from Journey, because he's going to most likely go for that Reaper, so it's going to be more of a safety one. He's got map control early. He scouts the main base easier, and he can scout for proxies a lot easier.
I like the accent in lid. It was good.
Threw it in a little bit there. Still working on it.
Yeah. This is the first time we're going to see Journey going for this Reaper build. But yeah, I would also have to agree, I definitely do like him doing this, especially on this map, another two-player map, a lot of areas for proxying. You definitely want to get that scout off at least. It's also got a little lip over there down near that pylon you guys saw, so it can easily jump right into the main.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always good on these kind of maps. He's going to try to delay that natural just a little bit. Two probes going to counter this pretty easily. It is the hard counter to...
Two probes beat one SCV.
It's the natural way of things in life. The natural order.
Yep. And now Journey going to jump right into the main and just see what's going on. He's actually going to delay a bit.
This is curious.
This may be a bit smart, because MyuNgSiK has been very consistently going for the Mothership Core Scout, but this time he's not going to.
Not yet, at least, anyway. It is a map where Reapers will be a lot more common as well, so it makes sense.
But also, Journey does know the timing of, you know, that next step in the tech. He knows when that Stargate is going to come down. He comes in and he does see it.
Sees everything he has to see. Now jumping down the lip to the monobrow and out. Nice and safe.
So he does know he's immediately going to put down an engineering bay, start reactoring out a bunch of Marines.
Yeah, looks like we're going to see that build again with the reactor factory Hellions. Wait, changes his mind. Last second. Never a good thing. He's got that early engineering bay once again as well, so I think we will see that quick +1.
Yeah. It's been a pretty consistent idea with what Journey has been trying to do. You know, put on a bit of early pressure. Your drops get a lot stronger with that +1.
Yeah, just the nice bio timing behind it, but doesn't look like he wants to make use of it anyway.
Yeah. It looked almost like a reaction to the Stargate this time as well, just because he put it down right after he saw it.
Yeah, it seems that way. It gets out of mind. Yeah, very reactive kind of build. He's making a tech lab once again on that factory. I think it might be for the racks there. Still, he's got quite a bank of gas once again. Just not making use of it just yet.
Nice scout there on the 2 gases coming up. Sees the exact timing. He will finally lose that Reaper. Oh. Saw a Phoenix there for just a second, but then MyuNgSiK says, no, I don't play that style. And he puts down a robotics facility. There's a Phoenix.
This will also counter, like, you know, those early drops with mines, if they happen to be. But, you know, it's such a delayed starport once again from Journey. And, yeah, just no real aggression going to come from him anytime soon.
Yeah. Kind of interesting build so far from Journey. Kind of like very safe, you know?
Yeah, just reacting to MyuNgSiK's aggression more than trying to apply his own, which I don't agree with, you know, in this matchup. I definitely think the approach that Maru takes, or Dream, like these guys will always open up with a nice drop, and from there they just keep building on top of that.
It's kind of like they just defend by putting on their own offense. They force MyuNgSiK's units to stay back, and they're going to have enough stuff, even if MyuNgSiK does go for that kind of build. They know how to defend with less, you know, so they don't have to react as hard as Journey is.
This time around,
the way I see it.
Yeah, it's going to be a double medivac. I'm guessing a double medivac drop. It's kind of a style you'd probably see more against the Zergs, less than a Protoss. Stim not really lining up with it perfectly, but it will be there in the near future.
It'll be there eventually. Also, the engineering bay that we mentioned was just for the turrets for now.
Yeah.
He has not gotten that +1, has not started that upgrade.
No. Oh, I'm sure he'll make use of it eventually. Forge only just finishing up now from MyuNgSiK as well, so it's not like he's gaining really any sort of lead from this. And Stim actually looks like it will line up perfectly for the time he gets to MyuNgSiK's base, or maybe to the 3rd base.
Is this Observer going to fly straight into those? Wow.
It does.
He sees both of them coming.
But there's nothing really from MyuNgSiK to do to stop this. He's got 2 Stalkers, a Sentry, and a Mothership Core right now.
He's going to be relying heavily on Photon Overcharge.
Yeah.
And if I were Journey, I would double drop, force it somewhere, and then attack another place. But look at this, Messi not paying attention.
Oh,
and
no!
The Mothership Core going to go down with full energy.
He cannot afford to lose that. What a mistake. What a mistake. And down goes the 3rd after every probe goes down. Any sort of gateway unit defending it will get annihilated.
What am I watching, you
I don't know, man. Look at that. He even revelated the bio that is attacking his base because I guess that happened.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not sure where they are. Just got to make sure.
He saved it for now, but I think he's going to come back pretty soon with more bio, and there's going to be no Photon Overcharge.
Yeah. Doesn't even look like he remade that Mothership Core.
Nope. He's kind of scrambling here. His 2nd Colossus about to come out, but look at this, a double drop heading for that natural.
Yep, going in there. Where's the defense? There is absolutely none. All the units down that ramp. All the units here loading for Journey. He's going to get to work on that Forge.
Yeah, he should get the Forge if he focuses it down. Not yet.
Not quite. And now fighting on the other side, kind of taking some big hits from the Colossus.
Yeah. Deflected there. I mean, he got a few probes. 4 probes. Forced them all to move for a bit. Nearly killed that Forge. I think if he'd focused on it a little bit longer, he would have got it.
So far, I mean, the style we're seeing from Journey is like very heavy drop style.
Wow,
he's trying to...
You seeing this?
Yeah.
There we go.
Gotta sacrifice those probe, man. Those unlucky probes.
Yep.
But yeah, just very aggressive style. Kind of like the way Mario likes to play it, but it seems like his multitasking is not 100% there.
No.
No drops in the main. That's totally undefended. The drops at the natural, distracting from his army on the left side of the map, not taking good trades over there.
Oh, look at this. That's not a big enough army for him to fight, but it doesn't look like Journeys wants to take it just the same.
I think he could have stimmed in there and taken down that Colossus.
He could actually just fly on top of it. He could boost on top of it and just drop on this army. 4 Stalkers in the Sentry ain't killing anything before Marauders get out.
Yep. And once again, I mean, the drop going into the natural, not doing anything. Both Widow Mines getting taken out here. There's a Void Ray to defend this drop.
Ooh.
Oh, and that just barely gets away.
Yeah, Journey slowing down despite having a pretty good lead to start things off.
And a huge supply block, too.
Yeah.
He just can't seem to... You know, he's got the right idea. He's got a good build. His macro is decent to a point.
Well, he's making 5 supplies right now. He's rage building supplies.
Decent to a point.
To a point. He needs to get rid of these observers that are sitting on top of his army as well. MyuNgSiK knows where everything is.
And it just seems like Journey can't capitalize it. He's not finding the damage. He had a huge move taking out that Mothership Core. He could have possibly even put more pressure on the third base, taking that out. Or maybe just try to snipe some Colossi with Marauders, but he was never able to do either of those things. And now MyuNgSiK has kind of held his ground. He's got 5 Colossi out. He's got a good position there in the middle of all of his bases.
Well, here we go. He might be going for the drop on the army. It wouldn't be a bad choice. Coming from both angles. I would like it. I would appreciate it. But not just yet.
That hallucinated Phoenix sees everything.
Yeah.
Journey just gonna back off, and once again just kind of sitting here, not finding that damage, not dropping anywhere.
I guess we're gonna wait and see what happens when. I think it's about just getting enough Vikings out as well at this point. He's making a lot of medivacs, but there's actually quite a considerable amount of Colossus at this point. There is 5. Now that's a little too much for just Bio alone to fight, unless they're really out of position.
Yeah, and they're all grouped up together. Journey is essentially letting MyuNgSiK just stay in this one ball. He's not splitting them up at all. And he's kind of like pulling an innovation, moving back and forth, not sure what to do. Scans, no observers.
Observer was watching that army get picked up. Here we go, here we go. Natural completely uncontested.
Yeah, and look at this in the main, there's not much there either. A lot of damage, in fact, being done here.
Not bad. Not a bad start. He's got to start targeting these Nexus. There we go. This should go down for sure. There you go. There you go. Down he goes and out he goes. Same thing happens again in the natural, but units are still waiting.
Yeah. But at the same time, it does look like Journey's finally beginning to find a bit of damage here. Takes out that Nexus.
Ooh, got to pay attention there.
Weird. Coming in here back to the natural. He's finally found a way to pull MyuNgSiK apart. MyuNgSiK.
Ooh, these mines are resetting, mind you. They're about to reset. Are they going to get the hit?
They will. One goes off, another goes off.
Oh, look at this. He finally found that momentum.
Yeah.
Looking good so far. He's got to get rid of this observer sitting in his army. It's kind of like his rally point. Always something you want to take care of.
Yeah.
Not enough Vikings just yet to really fight this head on either. 4 at a time are on the way now, though, so he should get that amount pretty soon.
Oh, those just keep resetting. MyuNgSiK just, I don't even know if he knows they're there at this point.
I think he does now. He just made a cannon there. Look at this. All right, still 5 Colossus at this point.
Finally takes out that observer, by the way.
Sitting at 12 Vikings, too, so he's got a pretty healthy number. He's just got to find the angle to hit them. And that's a pretty vulnerable point because he is sitting next to a cliff that the Vikings could shoot over.
Yeah. It looks like he's going to try to pull MyuNgSiK apart once again here. He did take out that one scouting Phoenix. No more Phoenixes in the air. There's a hallucinator one, though, to scout that. Let's see how this drop can go.
Let's see. Nice fight. One goes down. Storm is available. 4 Templars as well.
It almost looks like MyuNgSiK is struggling with, do I go back and defend or do I attack?
Bio's going to actually find these Colossus completely left unguarded. And MyuNgSiK throws away his life.
Oh.
Game number 4.
Well, Journey finally does it. MyuNgSiK kind of falling apart there towards the end.
And we're going to the game 5, the rubber match, and that should be pretty interesting, Valdez.
Yeah, you know, honestly, not what I expected. After those first 2 games, MyuNgSiK was looking so solid.
He just looked like on another level, right?
And then he just kind of moved away from that style. He's like, oh, I don't want to be the guy who's known to just all in all the turns out of Star League here. I want to actually show some long games. And he gets crushed in both of them. And we're going to go to game 5 here.
Game
see
5.
if MyuNgSiK goes back to that style. The map is going to be Bonnie Research Station.
Yeah, this is not good. Not good for a Protoss player at all. But we have seen Journey take his time when it comes to the drops as well. You know, he hasn't been that aggressive. He kind of let MyuNgSiK sit there and make the army he wants for a time.